That's what they want. That's what church will give you that impression that he's going to come down here, give everybody jobs, and go be chilling somewhere. That's not what's going to happen. You know, he's going to destroy this world. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled. With his fooleries depart from him, and thou shalt find rest, and never be disquieted with madness.
Never be disquieted with madness, because they have you pissed off.
Yeah.
You know? And they said with their fooleries, because they believe in a system, like I said before, that has not profited them. Us. You understand? Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 59:15.
Okay.
Yea, truth faileth, and he be that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey.
So she be that departed from evil maketh herself a prey. You gonna depart from evil after hearing this, right? Unless you let the world overtake your mind. That's been the things that have been sold in your heart just this day. You know, but you're gonna depart from this wickedness, and what it said is gonna happen to you.
Departeth from the evil maketh himself or herself a prey.
So you making yourself a prey to who? The powers that be. Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, against principalities and evil within dark places. So that's darknesses of his kingdom. These people, that's all they do along is darknesses. They do all types of witchcraft and voodoo and bewitching and enchantments. And that's through what? Television. That's through our entertainment, all-star hip-hop. That stuff leads our people, man. And it leads us in the wrong way, a way that leads to death. Okay, so-called black man takes up crack. Everybody get put in jail and killed in the street, and that's the contention that everybody have against us. Oh, they probably doing some crack. That's the evil suspicion that they have against us. And what the scripture say about evil suspicions? Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 24. So there's evil suspicions, okay, surrounding the things that are righteous. That's why this righteousness, the things that are easily understood, is obscured because of all of the evil that's being allowed to go on. And I can get Job 9:24.
The earth is given unto
3 and 4?
3 and 24.
24. Ecclesiastes 3, chapter 24.
Go ahead.
For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment.
So evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Nah, this sister, she just trying to get money. She just trying to tell me about that because she want me to be under a man. She just telling me about that because she want me to seem weak out here. Okay? That's what they trying to tell you when you leave from telling. That's what a lot of people hear.
Or in the Christian sense, this is the thing the Christians love to say. But that's just putting us in bondage. I can't eat pork. That's putting us in. I can't do anything on the Sabbath. That's putting us in bondage. That's we're supposed to be free. The Lord came so we can be free. You find that scripture? It ain't in there. It ain't in there. All right, Job 9
Truth though, brother.
and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
So he covered the faces of the judges right there. We are the judge. The Lord is the judge of the earth, the chief judge. But we are the judges of the earth. They painted also the prophets. Okay,
Moses, right?
Of a so-called white man. Okay, through TV and on their paintings and stuff. Okay, so
Iconoclasm.
That's iconoclasm. That's right, brother. Tell me what iconoclasm is.
That's what I was talking to you about over there with Caesar Borges and
That's where
Michelangelo, whatever.
That's the beginning of Stockholm syndrome. Right? That's how Stockholm syndrome. That's how they made us respect and fear the white man from the very beginning. So-called white man.
Even the poorest of them, though.
Exactly.
You know, because Christ was depicted as a poor, humble man. And that's why we even look at we trust even the poor. Because we go to them, we need, and they need, and we, please, you know, what is that? Never trust our enemy. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. And the so-called white man has proven to be our enemy. Your brother can only do a little bit to you. As much as you allow him. The so-called white man gonna hurt you for wages. He's gonna hurt you through. Well, who's in control of inflation?
Never trust our enemy.
Basically, you go in the store and you see milk is jumped up $2 and stuff. So-called white man. Then you go look at how they gonna tell you, oh, y'all be careful, the ozone is gonna be really dirty air tomorrow. Yeah, y'all know that because y'all making a bunch of, you know, they leading us in a way that's not right. You know what I'm saying, sis? They leading us in a way that's not right. They the one doing all the evil around the earth. What did the animal do to them for them to kill them with great violence to where there's none of them left? The dodo bird, what else? The rhinos, the buffalo. That's a huge one.
Tigers.
Look that up. Why did they killed the buffalo? They killed the buffalo to cut off the Indian, the so-called Indian and black man that was in this land, the indigenous people of this land. They killed those buffalo so that what? They didn't have any food, provision of no clothing, no food, because they ate the meat of the buffalo, organic by the way. They ate the meat of the buffalo. They used the fur, the pelt of the buffalo for clothing. And what the Trail of Tears, they went in a bunch of they went through, the Indians went through the Trail of Tears. It was cold. Okay, they had those blankets with smallpox on them. Okay, all these different things that these Indians suffered, but that's one of the main points. They killed a bunch of animals. What nation of people are doing that? And what does it say about Esau? It said he's a cunning hunter. Give me that Genesis chapter 25, verse 27. Go ahead, brother. Give me that never trust thine enemy. So-called white man is our enemy. 25, verse 27.
What verse was that?
12 and 10. Ecclesiastes 12 and 10.
Genesis.
And the mockingbird. No, they killed a whole bunch of animals.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth.
Call that scripture.
This is Ecclesiastes 12, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his
brother,
wickedness.
Come hear the truth. Wait. So as an iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And it can never be wiped away, right? Verse 11.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
So that is where our judgment is overthrown. Our evil suspicion of one another is overthrown because the so-called white man walk around here with a smile and some words like butter, confusing our people, speaking blasphemy, but at the same time it sounds good. What the things that the so-called white man says sound good. Oh, he gonna help me. Like it say in Ecclesiastes chapter 13, he gonna say, what one is thou? What you need? You know? And that's how he get his loophole. Oh, you actually owe me this, that, and the other. And they turn it up on you. You owe me 24% of that. That's what they do when we borrow from them in their credit cards. They give us this big old APR rate, interest rate. You see what I'm saying? These are all the things that we have to watch out for. See,
That's
when we
actually
know
law, sister. We're not supposed to enter into usury agreements, credit cards, and we're not supposed to enter into anything that somebody can put interest on us because you make yourself. Exactly. You're putting yourself in bondage. Exactly. So you have understanding.
You see, wisdom is preventing you from walking away. Okay, as it says in Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 6, you know, it's preventing you from going in a way that's not wrong hereafter. You know, if you walk in righteousness, like it's preventing many of the brethren that we've seen, you know, we were inspired by, or we at the first we inspired by the Most High. We have the mind to understand. What he say? My sheep know my voice, right? My sheep know my voice, and a stranger he will not follow. So that's what will keep you, okay? That's what will keep you. All right. So, what you holding there?
Genesis.
Okay, Genesis. Esau. This is about Esau, the so-called white man. Okay.
Matter of fact, because you made a point about Esau being Edom, so I'm gonna read down.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you can get all the way down to 30.
Yeah. Genesis 25, verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field.
You know what? Go ahead and start 25. I don't want to.
Right.
Don't let me shortchange you.
Right.
I don't want to shortchange you. I want you to know
Genesis
exactly
25 and 25. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment.
Now this is the wife of Isaac. Her name is Rebecca. She had twins in her womb. All right. Now it's telling you about the birth right? She asked the Lord, if this was a blessing, why are you making me? Why did He make me thus? Basically, the two was warring in the womb, and He told her what?
Two twins were in the womb, and when the day is delivered,
Go back up a little bit.
one be stronger than the other.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell
Two nations are in
two
our
nations.
Two nations.
Listen,
I wasn't going to. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna start at 23. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Okay, so what happens when your son has more kids, right? And then say he has one son, and that son has 5 sons, and those sons had even more sons. So that means his dad's lineage is going on and on and on. So after a while, he's gonna become many, right? And then what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a whole nation of people. So back in these days, men had many wives.
Okay.
So, but the father is the only one that matters.
Yeah.
Woman carries the baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 nations are going to be in their womb. Did they have 350,000 people in her womb? No. She only had those 2 men.
Two progenitors of 2 nations.
2 progenitors. That's perfect, easy way to say it. The progenitor, the beginning of a race. So go ahead, brother.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
So he was red all over like a hairy garment. I mean, his skin was red upon him. And his blood, that means his blood showed through. So what does Esau mean? Wasted away his heat. Because he had no melanin.
Okay.
Say that again?
It's Sheshua.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Also, if you notice, Esau came out first.
Yeah.
And he told you that the older will serve the younger.
Okay.
So that means Jacob comes out second.
And that goes back to the patience and faith of the saints. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity.
For time.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of he that followeth after.
Yeah.
So also, if you also realize,
Caesar boys,
like they're only giving you a description of Esau, right? They're not describing Jacob.
Okay.
Because Jacob looks like every other baby that was born.
Okay.
So there's no need to describe it. So you describe Esau because nobody looked like Esau to this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And after that, his brother came out. His hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
So Jacob was basically like, man, I'm not done with you. Get back down here. He was
That's
cool,
cool.
right? So go ahead.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter and a man in the field. What do the so-called white man love to do?
And I was just bringing that out.
Attack.
Hunt,
Yeah.
killing animals, killing even the brethren. That's what he did to the Aboriginals.
Have you ever heard this term?
You know, we did it to us.
Killing for sport.
Game.
Yeah.
It's called game.
He made that up. Killing for sport. We don't do that. We kill for necessity.
Yeah.
So that's what the so-called white men do. And we care for our beasts. That's
You know what?
Proverbs 12 and 11, I believe. Or 12 and 20. But go ahead, brother.
And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in the tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob.
So he ate his venison. He ate the deer that he the deer that he So the so-called white man is a cunning hunter. That's what he does. Go ahead, keep going.
And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
So that's why his name was called Edom. And what did it say in Isaiah 63:1? Give that Isaiah 63:1 one more time.
Oh, you gonna bring it out about the pottage?
Yeah. Well. No.
Go home.
Nah.
Be patient and
Oh,
stop
look.
asking
Let me tell you this. So the brother said something about hunting, about them having to hunt. It says, he said that when we hunt, we do it for necessity. Here you go in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 10. It says that righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. That's why he killing everything. You know, he even hunted us like that. He hunted the Indians the Indians into slavery and into the ground, just hunting them and killing them. All right.
Hold on. Can I elaborate
ahead,
on
brother.
that? What you said, his tender, even his.
He said, but his tender mercies, but it says, but the tender mercies of the wicked, which is the so-called white man, are cruel.
His tender mercies are cruel.
Yeah.
I don't even need to explain much on
Yeah,
his tender mercies are cruel.
I mean, like, oh yeah, we doing you a favor. Man, we about to pay you,
Yeah.
$15 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know how much it costs to live out here, and you putting you putting them burdens of the holidays on me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show up for Mother's Day. I gotta show up for birthdays, everybody's birthday. I gotta do all it, and then on top of that, I could get laid off in any second. Well, you'll be all right until, man. See, that's how they deal. You know what I mean?
Isaiah 63.
So this was what happened to you.
Who is it that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This is that glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore thou art red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
That's right. But he gonna tread on Esau like that. Okay? He even say
He's stomping the vineyards and the wine.
Yeah.
Saying it's gonna be full. It's gonna be blood all over his garments, like he was stomping in the vineyard of wine.
That's right. So that's what it's about. We won't keep it too long because you got the kids out here.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to them channels and you read over that flyer. It's a very educational flyer. It goes from understanding, that we were forced into Africa.
Yeah.
That we came from Israel, forced into Africa, and then it goes on to explain the curses of why these things happen. It went to go through distinctively of every curse. And at the end, we also put down there Jeremiah 17:4. That's the scripture where basically the Lord is letting us know in the book that that Israel will be discontinued from their heritage. They won't know who they are.
Okay.
So make sure you look over their flyer and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I will. And
he